Hello everyone, my name is Golan, welcome to my channel. So today is the first day of Tag Thursday, which is a throwback Tag Thursday, just for funsies. So as summer draws to an end, I thought it would be a good idea to do a summer tag. The only problem with this is that there are 50 questions and I don't want to make it extremely long. So what I'm going to do is do a speed tag challenge. So what is going to happen is the question is going to pop up on the screen and then I'm going to do my best to answer it as fast as I can. Absolutely. I actually consider myself a person all year round. Me personally, I really like to go camping with my family. I like to spend a lot of time indoors sleeping. I like to go to Six Flags. I like to have a mix of both. Personally, I like ice cream all year round. I also like cold things all year round, but summer is a really nice time to eat cold things just because it gets super hot. My favorite flavor of ice cream is an ice cream that is not really found in stores. It's mostly at campgrounds, which is what I do a lot over the summer. And it's called Pirate's Booty. Sometimes it's called Pirate's Bounty. So it's M&M's, Oreos, and caramel mixed in with chocolate ice cream on a vanilla waffle cone. It's to die for, double scooped. So personally, I prefer to wear crop tops pretty much all year round, but since I can't really do that in winter because it's freezing, I usually wear those in the summer. I also like wearing shorts because I think it's a good time to wear shorts. Like, it's hot, so you don't want to wear long pants, which makes sense because it's the summer. Okay, so this is literally just the same question as the last question, so it's literally crop tops and shorts. I'd prefer to be at the swimming pool just because I don't really like going in water that contains fish in it, but I'm mostly in rivers and lakes. Not really sure what a professional beach is, probably just like a normal beach, but I've never actually tried making a beach at my house, and I don't think I'd be able to just because my yard is made of sand. My yard isn't made of sand. My yard is made of grass, and it's not made of sand. So most of the beaches that I actually go to are not next to the ocean, and they're actually next to rivers. So, I mean, the best thing that I like about the beach is putting up the tent for shade and sitting underneath it while everyone else like grills, and I don't like fish. I'll go in the water, but only if other people are in the water with me. So I don't really have a girlfriend, but I do like when I'm in a bikini just because it's comfortable and it's easier to swim in than normal clothes because they don't get soaked. Again, I'm not really in a relationship, but if I did have a boyfriend, I probably wouldn't have a boyfriend who had six-pack abs, just because that's not really my type. That's all I got. I do not drink at the beach. I don't drink in general, so that is a big no. I personally prefer to party inside or on my boat, but beaches are a close second. My favorite thing to do personally at the beach is if you get two PVC pipes and put them and stick them down into the water and then put empty, semi-empty, I guess you fill it with water. You put halfway full beer bottles on it and you take a frisbee and you guys try to knock it off. That's the funnest game ever. I don't like staring at anybody, and I really don't like when people stare at me, so I feel like it's a two-way street. The songs I like to hear over the summer and pretty much any time throughout the year is country music. I am a big fan. I feel like every time, everywhere is a good time and place to wear undergarments. My favorite movie during the summer, at least my favorite movie that came out this past summer, has been Spider-Man Far From Home, and once it comes out on DVD, I'm watching it every single day. It was such a good movie. My favorite activities are just camping, boating. I really like kayaking. Kayaking is so fun. Summer is a really good time to go to restaurants. However, I personally prefer to go out and grill just because it's kind of hard to do that in the winter in Illinois because there's so much snow that you kind of have to take advantage of grilling season when it's upon you. I feel like I eat less in the summer just because I'm out doing more things and I don't really have time to sit down and have a full-on meal. I really like partying at my house because my house, we have a pool, we have a bonfire, and that's pretty much all you need to have a good time. My favorite memory of the summer, not this past summer, even though I did do it this past summer, but I think it was 2 or 3 summers ago, I went to Branson, Missouri, and I cliff jumped into Table Rock Lake, and it was the funnest thing I have done ever over the summer. So the funniest thing that happened to me over the summer was I was jet skiing on Kentucky Lake, and Kentucky Lake is huge, and so I was jet skiing and I was going over the waves because I was a little daredevil, and then the nose of the jet ski dipped underneath the water and just a huge big wave of water came up over me. I lost my hair tie. I practically drowned because all of the water went up into my nose. You know what, scratch that. I was actually at Kentucky Lake the same time, and me and my little cousin were on the jet ski, and my brother and my other little cousin were on the other jet ski, and we were following behind my cousin's boat, and these giant carp just all jump out of the water at the same time, and one of them almost smacks my cousin in the face, and it was terrifying, but it was the funniest thing I've ever seen ever before. Well, since I do all of my shopping pretty much at Goodwill and other thrift stores, I don't really spend that much. I try not to spend that much, especially since I'm in college now and I need to save my money so I can pay off these student loans. I don't like spending money, however, I do like going into different stores. Like if we go somewhere, and I like looking at all the trinkets, and I like looking at the shirts, and just all of the little stuff that they have there. I don't buy any of it, but it's really fun to look at. So right here's my hair length now. I got it cut pretty much 2 weeks before I came to school, so I had it pretty long. It was about 5 or 6 inches longer than this. So it really depends because long hair is easier to braid, but short hair is easier to keep out of your face. I spend the most time with my family, whether it be camping, boating, just sitting at home watching TV. It really depends on my mood. I like sitting in air conditioning just because it feels good, but it is really nice to go out and just sit in the sun and get burnt and not tan. It's nice. The ideal destination for me was Kentucky. Was super fun. I really enjoyed it. They had breakfast buffets there. They had boating. They had jet skiing. They had all the stuff. They had turtles just wandering around the backyard. So fun. Yeah, I'm mostly happy during the summer. That's safe to say. Summer, since I'm in college and pretty much my entire life has been in school. Summer to me is just a break off of school where you get a few days off of work each week and you get to do whatever you want with them, and that's it. I use the spray sunblock with SPF 50 at least, just because I don't like rubbing the lotion on my skin because then it makes my hands all greasy. I really like showering. I'm not a big fan of baths because I don't like sitting in a tub of my own filth. Well, there aren't really any cold nights where I live in the summer, so no, I like reading books in the hot nights of summer. I am afraid of the dark, so I don't go walking at night. There are a lot of good books out there, and I recommend you go and pick out what you guys like, but there is this really good book called, there's a few good books, okay, so there's Enclave and that whole dystopian series, and it's called Razorland, Dystopian Razorland trilogy, and I loved it so much, and they came out with a fourth book, but I didn't get to read it, and it didn't look very interesting. But there's also What Happiness Looks Like. There's so many other books that it's too much to go through. It's too much. Marshmallows and graham crackers and campfire. That's my natural scent in the summer. The only scents or body sprays that I use over the summer is bug spray. I like sitting outside and doing nothing, pretty much. Not really any competition here. The moon is beautiful and I like seeing it, and if you like prefer clouds over the moon, then you're weird. And that's just a fact. I like eating the sand. No, I'm just kidding. I really like granola bars. I like eating fruits. I like more healthy stuff over the summer just because it feels better. I don't really eat fish unless it's in stick form from a buffet. So that's kind of a no-go for me. I eat ice cream, however many times I want to eat ice cream. Personally, this summer I've eaten frozen custard and frozen yogurt more times than I've eaten ice cream, which is healthier, I guess, but it's still not as healthy as eating fruit, I think. Well, for my body, I use actual sunscreen because it's sunscreen. And then for my face, I also use actual sunscreen because it's sunscreen. I put sunscreen on my part just so it doesn't get burnt. And I also wear a hat, and that's pretty much it. Like water or like air. I'd prefer jumping in a cold, warm pool. Yep, a warm pool. Over the summer, what I do is I take my hair and I put it up in a bun and it stays there for the rest of the summer. I don't like the feeling of hair, so I'm pretty much shaving all year round under my armpits. Nope, what you see is what you get, and I don't use any foundation or makeup other than my eyes and my eyebrows, and that's it. It really depends. If I'm wearing a hat, I probably won't wear sunglasses because I got my regular glasses on. But sometimes if you take sunglasses and you can put them over your regular glasses, that's really nice. But I do want to get color changing glasses, prescription glasses, just so I don't need to wear sunglasses over my regular glasses. Here comes the train, doo-doo-doo-doo. I sing so much over the summer that it annoys everyone I meet, everyone I talk to, all of my siblings, all of my friends. Do you prefer to walk to go through a vehicle in summers? I prefer my bike to go through vehicles in summers. My favorite spot to spend time in the summer is on my boat. So that's it for today's video. I'm sorry if you can hear the train outside because I live right next to the train tracks and they just decided to move all the way from one end of the tracks to the other end of the tracks. And that's something that I can't control, but if you can hear it, I'm sorry. If you can't hear it, good for you. You're probably deaf. Again, that's it for today's video. I'm probably going to be doing these every Thursday along with my every Tuesday thing, with Tuesdays the time I hope you have a lovely day. Peace, love, happiness. Bye.